Hey everybody, we is live.
Wait.
And the Twitch bot is telling me that we have no sound alerts on. It's really nice, isn't it? Would anyone like to see the planet I'm on? This planet. It's an atmosphere.
That's a sky, babe.
That's a sky.
That is an actual, literal sky.
Actual sky. Sorry. It's an actual sky. We are on a actually we're in Shimrata Desra system.
Yes, we're not far from.
We're not far from Jameson Memorial at all, because that's where you go when you want new stuff. Leanto, hello sir, how are you? Right, so I called this quick tips
Yes.
because there's a lot of changes in Elite Dangerous. With the Odyssey update, there's a lot of changes. These things will not apply mostly to Horizons, but there are some things that will cross over. For example, Galactic map changes, things like that. I believe those are carrying over. So if you're not got Odyssey yet, you might notice these things. And they're not massive. They're not like game breaking or anything like that. But quality of life things that you might be going, where's that gone? Things like that.
Yeah.
And if you have got Odyssey, something that you might have run into, like me, and had to figure out for yourself because it wasn't exactly explained. Or maybe it was and I just missed it.
All of this is possible.
This is all possible. Okay, firstly, lovely.
It's so pretty.
I mean, I'll just look at the ground.
Yep.
Look at the freaking detail, people. Frontier, you may have screwed up the launch. You did good on the graphics. Well done. Okay, at the top you will see the compass. And you will see two orange things on the compass.
I do. What are those orange things?
Whenever you land on a planet, no matter which way you go, your ship will be an orange thing if you're facing away from it. So will your SRV.
Ah, so you always know where they are?
Yes, for example.
That's handy.
My SRV is just there.
Oh, how big is that in real life?
And that's the front of my Federal Corvette. That's the nose. You're gonna see it in a minute. Most of the time I land on planets it's too dark to see anything. Well, don't worry, buddy. I landed on the light side because I knew I was going to be streaming. Because I'm like that. Unfortunately, this place is actually so freaking hot right now. It is 629 Kelvin.
That's too hot, guys.
That is way too hot.
That's too hot.
Temperature, gravity, lat long, they're all at the top there. Easy to see what you're doing. And you get this handy little lit up thing saying, it's hot! Oh, and the computer tells you as well.
Cool.
Hey, Nate.
Hey,
okay,
Nate.
So, you can literally park your ship like that. Jump in your SRV, drop it out. Drive away, get out, wander around. Like you were, I don't know, piloting your massive super yacht and go, you know what? I don't want to run my massive super yacht into the side of that rock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park it here, get in my speedboat or my jet ski.
Is this when we're super millionaires, babe?
This is when the channels suddenly lift off like a SpaceX rocket. Not the ones that crash, the ones that work. And take us to untold riches where I can do this for a living.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
The Anto definitely did not just land at a crash ship and find drugs.
That's fine, don't worry about it. So I'm just going to quickly get on board my thing. Everything for on the ground needs to be set up when you first log in.
Nate, his wrist is almost back to normal.
My wrist is almost back. I'm at that lovely stage where my wrist is almost completely fixed and everything. However, I'm also at that lovely stage where my wrist is not quite fixed and likes to tell me about it at various intervals. Okay, so quickly just going to roll over to here. And I'm going to do this because I have to do it every time I get to my ship.
Okay.
I'm going to quickly push down. I'm going to tell myself to disembark my ship. My thing. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go, oh my god, that's big.
That wasn't the words you were using last night.
No, but I'm streaming now.
Yes, we know. It's blinking hot.
Yes.
Even in the shade, it's hot.
I got out of my ship last night when it started working, eventually. That's the last time I'll mention it, I promise.
Your SRV recharges your suit, babe.
Yes, it does. I know. I was going to say that.
Sorry.
It's not a problem.
Sorry, I just noticed it. I didn't
It's
know
not
whether
a problem,
you
Red.
had.
It's not a problem at all. You do come with the jetpack as well. All you do is you jump, and then you press space again.
Okay, that's probably even more fun on low grav roads.
It really is. It's also more dangerous.
Well, yes.
No. You hurt yourself.
Oh boy.
Yes, this is a 0.71G world, and I've already managed to damage myself once.
I mean, that's not far from Earth.
Exactly. If you see in there, you can actually see cabins in the side of my ship, and if we were far enough away, you'd see them there as well. It's amazeballs! But anyway, I should actually get moving. Because there is much to show people. Much.
There is quite a lot to show people.
There is. My wrist is feeling much better, thank you. Right, I also have to actually sort out my controls, because I have to keep picking this thing up. It's really annoying.
That is one thing.
Also, I did actually say you have to set these up.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're going to be doing the lovely... No, I don't want to disembark. I want to embark. Thank you. I'm going to be doing the tutorial mission again, because I didn't actually get to finish it last night. It was broken.
It was broken.
And it's not a rival, you broke it, broken. No. This is a Frontier, you didn't fix it correctly, broken. Tip number 2. Get a lovely auto landing thing. And I mean this, normally I'm like, no, don't get them until you know how to land and things like that. But there is so many planets now, there's over 400,000 settlements. They just added 400,000.
Just pop them on.
Just pop them on. There is so many settlements now, landing will become an issue on barren worlds like this. So if you get one, get down low enough, zero your throttles, the ship will land on the planet for you. And with something this big, that's a challenge. Just going to quickly take off.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to quickly go forward, alright? There you go.
Prove
Slow
it.
down for auto landing.
Yeah. It thinks about life for a bit, figures out where to land.
Yeah, auto landing on planets. I normally am really against auto landing if you haven't figured it out for yourself. You know, if you can't land your ship, why are you flying it? And I'd mean that for like space stations and all that kind of stuff. You need to know how to do it because you don't know. Yes, that's a ship flying by.
Awesome.
Oh yes, I've had like a dozen ships over the last hour that I've refused to turn this game off. Just fly by. I'm going this way. How you doing, rival? Oh, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Yeah, I'm not going to anger you because I'm on the ground. Well, I'm not going to anger you because you're in a Federal Corvette. It's a simple system, but it really is good when you're going out exploring. It's going to add another module to your loadout if you kind of going into kind of weird worlds and things like that.
Yeah.
And you're not sure about it, or you got a bigger ship. It's going to be another module you've got to kind of balance whether you want it or not. Personally, I'm probably going to take one because it's nice. It takes a bit of the stress out of landing on a hostile world.
Yeah, it does.
Right. Next thing. As we all know, it's a wonderful thing. There is lots and lots of planets now with lovely atmospheres. These planets are all marked with Ds. Look at this. Tells you it's got an atmosphere. So you can go and land on those planets, can't you, Red Mughal?
No.
No, you can't. This marker with the blue line, like that and that, if it doesn't have that, you can't land on it. Don't try. You'll waste 15 minutes trying. Not that I did, but you will. You need it to have both the blue halo of awesomeness and the blue line of landing for it to have an atmosphere that you can land on.
Yeah.
Did not take me 15 minutes to figure that out.
No, it didn't.
No, did not.
The Anto, if you're in a system I could get to, I would definitely not try a flyby.
Alright, so this one actually has settlements on. We can tell because it's got the little 3 lines of buildings. So there's actual places I could go here to happily find stuff. But if I was to go to, say, this planet, or this planet, or this planet...
Won't let you land.
You can go and scan it.
Yep.
And it has an atmosphere, but you can't land on it. It might be that it's a very toxic atmosphere. Like a bit of methane-y. Sulfur, things like that. But you can't land on it. It might just be too freaking cold.
It might be also the atmosphere is too thick.
And look at all these settlement planets.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure in Srv Desra there was not this many planets that were actually had settlements on them, which is freaking awesome. So,
this
Founders
screen
World.
also looks different.
You can't land on Founders World. It has an atmosphere. We know it has an atmosphere because elite pilots are allowed to retire there.
But you haven't retired yet?
But you're not allowed to land on it.
Okay.
So you'll literally crash into the exclusion zone. Drop you out of supercruise, the works. Okay, so that's that. As you can see, things have changed. Lots of things have changed. These tabs across the right are basically for extra information. So you can get market information, planetary information. If there's ships stored on the planet, things like that. So you can get all that kind of stuff over there. Over here, points of interest, power play, factions. It's easy when you're in the system mode. It's when you go to the galaxy map that things get a little bit more kind of freaky. Again, everything here is great. I like this feature. The bookmarks are now broken into distinct groups. So, system squadron bookmarks.
Yeah.
System body squadron bookmarks. So look, Boran's Revenge is still there. We probably should get rid of that.
I mean, probably, but...
Stations squadron, so like, you know, encoded Mats Trader and the G4 Raw Mats Trader.
Both of which are very important.
They really are. But everything is now broken down. So this is your systems. All your systems you picked out. This is all your planetary bodies that you may have put to one side. Srv Desra. That's nice. Unexplored. I have an unexplored planet. Saved. And then you've got all your stations. If you know what station you're going to,
awesome.
It's sorted.
Yeah.
Where it gets a little bit more kind of meh,
yeah,
is the next bit. Now, you'll notice I'm in Srv Desra. I've got that selected. The right-hand side here will let me open the view system map. If you click on a system where you don't have any data, even if you think you do, it will delete that option entirely. On the old way, it used to just grey it out. You couldn't select it. Now, it just gets rid of it. For example, I happen to know that this system I've never been to. Do you know how I know this system I've never been to?
Because that box disappeared.
No.
Why?
Because I checked it earlier on.
Okay.
Okay. So if I go that, there you go, it's gone.
Yeah.
That just lets you focus. That's it. Set your destination, target, add to bookmarks, any stored ships. There is one other thing on this page I love.
This is where your ships are.
If, for argument's sake, you want to know where exactly your Type 9 heady called the Shadow Dwarf is, maybe you want to go there and pick it up. Done.
That used to be a faff.
It used to be such a faff. Such a faff. For example, like my Shadow Killer. It's parked down here for killing Thargoids.
I mean, that makes sense.
I know, it's just like, you know, same with the Lice Water, that's there as well. The Mamba's back at the Phoenix.
Yeah. Anything with Ross 426
is on the Phoenix.
Because that's the home system, isn't it?
Yes. But it's really, really, really simple. No more hunting around. That changed it to realistic mode. I have no idea why they actually have that as one button.
Nah.
I don't know. Frontier, please tell me. But I don't know. But you can just switch it back to your map mode. I mean, I've got my star classes here. Done. This is actually a lot easier. It looks really complicated. It is a lot more intuitive. I can see people just fleeking around over here. But the one thing I like over this, over everything else, is the fact that it's got this search bar at the top in the middle.
That is a lot easier. A, to find.
Yep.
B, to use.
Yep. Also, say you click on that system there, right? I want to get information on HIP 37171. It's a really annoying particular system. It's got some bits and pieces I'm not entirely sure about. Now, I'm just going to go onto Elite Dangerous Database, and I'm going to just have to type it all in, because it's a really annoying thing. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't have to do that. I could just go down here and copy the system name.
Wait, what?
And then just paste it into Elite Dangerous Database.
So if you had like Cold 285 sector BA dash.
Oh, you mean this one here, Edmund?
That one there. That
this
is
one
just
right here.
all letters and numbers.
Yes, you've got to type that out and go. What do you mean you can't find? Oh, it's, BA dash E, not AB dash E. Okay. No. Hey, you just copy system name.
So you could possibly post those system names into, say, a well-known Discord channel.
You could put it into a well-known Discord channel. You could be, I don't know, streaming right now and just go, I'll just put this into the chat so that everyone can see what I'm talking about. You could do that. You could do that, and you might go, you know what? I forgot to put it in the into the YouTube stream as well. So we'll do that.
That is great.
Where have you been all my life?
Well, for at least the last 8 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, before I met you, sweetie, I had no life. Brownie points. Where have you been?
We've been together 17, but okay.
Yes, I know. Try and give someone a compliment.
I love you too, baby.
No, it's too late now. I'm hurt.
Okay.
Alright, let's get some sound back on this thing. Okay, so yeah, that is a really nice thing they've added. Just so good. Whereas you can hit that button to like set a destination.
Yeah.
You could just hover your mouse button over the star system you want to go to and plot a route. I'm not going to, because I don't need to right now.
No, you got to go.
But you
back.
could.
You could, but right now you're going back to Jameson, I assume.
I'm thinking about it. Can someone give it back to Shimrata Desra, please? Thank you very much. Boop. Brilliant. Appreciate that. Okay, so it gives you the information you've bookmarked, which is really nice. I mean, it's still tied to the background for some reason. No idea why. Alright, system map. Red Moogle.
Yes, rival.
Should we go to, I don't know, Jameson Memorial and let people have a look at the station from the inside?
I don't think they want to see it. I mean, it's not the whole reason for space. Oh, wait, yes, it is.
Yes, it is the whole reason for Space Legs right now. Frontier, I'd like to see the inside of my ship, please.
And his carrier.
And my carrier. I mean, it's a squadron carrier, but you get my point. Please. Pretty please. Alright, let's get our butts over to Jameson Memorial. There you go, that's that targeted. Alright. Taking off.
Yeah, apparently you were getting scanned.
Yeah. And apparently they sat there and went, hang on,
yeah,
that's a freaking Federal Corvette. I'm not going to mess with it. Do you know why I'm not going to mess with it? Because it's a freaking Federal Corvette.
Yeah, I can think of better things to do with my day.
I can think of so many things. Now, Also, they have changed certain aspects of the witch space and supercrews. Now, I would like to say that I approve of these changes, but I do. Now, there is one other thing also. If you stay doing this, right, the sky darkens and it blades out other sides. And it is so good. However, this is a stream that I have to finish. So,
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
that's only a little change. The witch space is much better. Not gonna lie. I can't. I'm basically not allowed to on a live stream. Or a video for that matter.
But you'll see which base in a bit.
Yeah, because I've got to jump somewhere. Eventually, possibly. Well, it depends on how long the tutorial mission takes.
It's very accurate.
Whether or not we can finish the tutorial mission.
Also accurate. Hope it's not still broken. It was definitely broken yesterday.
It was broken yesterday. But, you know, Frontier had a lot of issues yesterday. Now, I'm normally the person who, in, like, any kind of chat or whatever, who will sit there and defend Frontier to the hilt. Their developers, things like that. But yesterday, I was so cheesed off.
He was angry, guys. He was probably peeved.
I was so cheesed off.
I think it's because you've been waiting 3 years for this.
Everyone's been waiting 3 years for this. It's more a case of they'd spent a year like telling us just how brilliant it was going to be and everything, and dropping massive trailers and stuff like that, and live streams and all this kind of stuff, kind of hyping everyone up, and then sat there and weren't ready.
Yeah.
I mean, they released the game, or the DLC, so that everyone could download it, and then shut down the servers. And when they brought the servers back on, no one could log in. Well, except for Kingpin Mick, because, you know, I don't know why, but he seemed to be able to log in. I couldn't.
Special Kingpin juice.
I bet it is. It's Kingpin juice. That's what it is. Yeah.
You did get a very tiny little play last night.
I did. Yeah, I literally jumped one system back to Jameson so I could change to the Federal Corvette, and then sat underneath it going, "Well, that's big." I mean, I know it was big, but jeez. And those were not the words. They were not the words I was using at the time.
No. And so Rival was angry up until about 11 quarter past, which is when I went to bed. Then he had the other go, and then as I was sort of snuggled in and settled down, he came into the bedroom. "Are you awake, babe?" "Yeah." "I managed to get it to work." "Oh, that's good."
It's really big.
It's really...
That's not what I said. It was what I was
I started
saying.
at one side of the hanger and went, "Oh, beep." And then I had a look I went, "Oh, where's my ship?" "Oh, beep." And then I went closer to my ship and I went, "Oh, beep."
It's big, okay? I mean, you've seen the size of it. You should see it in a hangar. It somehow looks bigger.
Yeah, they did have to turn off all the fleet carriers to get it to work.
Yes, they did. They couldn't stop people jumping because it was overloading the systems.
Because everybody was heading to Jameson. They couldn't. No, they can't head to Jameson, can they? They were heading.
Well, I will be looking at the engineers soon, because there is more engineers. I'm so happy for this. And they do have new requirements.
Yep, because why not?
Well, we kind of need new engineers. We're getting a boat ton of new equipment, most of which I've already bought.
Well, yeah, you have 1.4 billion credits. Space bucks.
Buckaroonies. Right, I don't know whether or not you agree with this, Red Moogle, but I have a sneaking suspicion. Wow, that music's loud again. Sneaking suspicion. They've upgraded the textures on the stations.
You know what? I think you're right. Because they are going to be more inspected now.
I'm just thinking they may have just made them just
Maybe
a little much better. I'm not saying they have. I'm just saying I think they have. They may not have.
They've certainly made the inside prettier.
Yes, it looks much more metallic now, doesn't it?
I would like to go to a garden one.
We will go to an Imperial station, I am sure, at some point, and you will sit there and you will drool. Right, let's quickly just get that back up. I've used a little bit of fuel. I really want to disembark now. Okay, it's going to make you go into the hangar. I wasn't sure.
Wasn't sure. I don't think they're going to let you walk around on the flight deck. That seems dangerous.
Why not?
Seems
I'm
dangerous.
trustworthy.
It's not about trustworthiness. It's about getting squished by a conda coming in.
Oh my god, this is going to be fun. Okay, we are coming up to the best part about the update. And it's not the run to the to the lifts, okay? Look at the size of that thing.
It's a big space.
I am seriously overcompensating.
You could have a really big party in here.
You could really have a big party. Okay, the best thing about this update so far that I have found is, and I mean this seriously, the elevator music. It's so good they kick you out so they can use it for other people. Sorry, it's amazing, alright? Founded on trust. Well, that's a lie. Okay. This is going to be fun. Now, if you just kind of come into a place like this and you just want to get some terminal juice on, you can do it here. You don't use your mouse to actually select things or anything. You do it by your movement keys. Now, earlier on, there was nothing in the mission board. There is still nothing in the mission board. Right. Authority contact, it's your bounties, things like that. But yeah, so you can go there. You can also edit your loadouts if you really want to. Jameson seems to be devoid of any kind of missions at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. But I have heard that Scardy has lots.
Systems in peacetime, soldier. I've got nothing for you.
I would like to point out, you suck then.
I'm sure one of the factions will pick a fight soon enough.
Yeah, not soon enough. Right, Festa Genomics.
Genomics.
Well said. You can now get little samples of rocks and plants and things and bring them back here. And they will buy that off of you.
Cool.
It's kind of adding a little bit more to doing your exploring.
It makes you want to land.
It does. It makes you want to land. You're not just landing to pick up like random resources so you can repair your ship or something like that. You're actually landing for a reason now. You can find those brain trees and things like that.
That's true.
Sample them, bring it all back. They'll pay you for it. So it makes exploration more of a money-making thing rather than just honking as you go through a system.
Just don't take Hammer because he will get stuck in the tree
Yes, he would.
and
Yes, he would.
damage the sample.
Yes, because that's what he does. This is your lovely, lovely shop of ships. I mean, you could just buy your ships from out on the flight deck, but yeah. There is a reason, and it is a good reason, to come into the station each time. Mission boards will give you your normal rewards, cash, things like that. If you get... Thank you very much. Good to see you too. If you get an NPC who gives you a mission, they will pay slightly more. Whether that be materials, money, stuff, whatever. But they will pay slightly more. There is also this lovely bartender over here. How you doing, Annette?
Trading, selling, or both?
In true bartender style, she's not actually here to serve drinks. She's here to make some cash on the side. And she will trade and sell items.
No skin off my nose.
It's quite actually cool. Pioneer Supplies. This is where you get your guns from. I know you all wanted to know.
Market for a new weapon.
No, because I've actually bought your entire inventory earlier on. But I have to show my viewers, so I will take your soulless stare and look at your inventory.
Stock in a system. None of these guns will let you down.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. What's with the gravelly voice?
Why wouldn't you have a gravity voice?
Okay, we've got 3 types of suits. You've got the Maverick Suit, the Artemis Suit, and the Dominator Suit. Maverick Suit is kind of your jack-of-all-trades suits. You also have your Flight Suit. You can't upgrade your Flight Suit. Not that you'd really want to. It costs a fortune in materials. But your Maverick, your Artemis, and your Dominator, you can. So your Maverick's jack-of-all-trades, master of none. It'll do you perfectly fine. I've turned mine into kind of a sneaking suit type thing. It's black. I can sneak around in it. The Artemis suit has more power efficiency, so it's better for doing missions where you need to like stay out of your ship and your SRV for a long period of time. It especially works well as an exploration ship.
Do you want to move on to it?
No, because it looks ugly in comparison. I mean, it's white.
I know.
It's ridiculously white.
It's not loading.
Oh
There
my
we go.
god! I mean, my retinas are burnt out. It's so white.
I mean, it's got orange shoulders. That is the correct colour.
Yes, which is why I turned mine to a black suit and left the orange shoulders. And then you've got the Dominator. This is your combat suit. It has extra tough shields, it has extra tough armour. It can take 2 primary weapons and a side pistol thingy. And it takes more consumables than anything else.
And it looks real cool.
And it looks real cool. Which is, I mean, apart from the helmet makes you look like Darth Vader. And not in a good way. Honestly. They all can be upgraded. You can go to one of the other slots and upgrade your suits. Unfortunately, you need to get the materials. Now, I am sure there will be all the people who will be so happy to tell you where you can find all these materials. Just give them 5 minutes. I'm sure Down to Earth Astronomy, Yannick,
Obsidian,
and that, Commander Exegius, they'll all just have loads and loads of things to tell you where to get all the bits and pieces.
Nate, I've been tempted to pick up Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. It looks good.
Okie dokes.
The Anti-Maverick is supposed to be sneaky scavenger suit as it comes with the cutter.
Yeah. It's a sneaky suit. That's what I've put it into.
And Nate says you have to say it like Arnold. Put some Austrian into the accent.
No. You can actually upgrade them. There's 5 tiers. The only suit you cannot upgrade is your flight suit. Because it's a flight suit. It's also the suit that I look best in. Because I have the open collar.
That looks like Shepard's jacket. Is that why you picked it?
No! How does that look like Shepard's jacket? Shepard does not have a collar that large. I mean, come on, you can go handline with that collar.
That's a great collar.
It is a great collar. Also, you can upgrade your weapons. Same kind of thing. You've got 5 grades and you can upgrade all of them. There is a lot of weapons. I have bought all of them.
Look, we all knew it was going to happen.
The weapons and consumables are not that expensive, considering what you get. I mean, let me go back. Sorry, I wanted to actually go to the weapons purchasing. That's a pretty solid carbine, fully automatic, kinetic damage. You really do want to go along with the kind of idea of lasers for shields, ballistics for actual physical damage. You can take someone down with lasers. It just takes a little bit longer. but ballistics take a long time to chew away its shields. It's that simple. But as you can see, the prices are not that extravagant compared to what you pay to upgrade your ship.
That's true. Nate says the jacket looks very 70s Nightwing.
It does.
I was going to ask something.
Yes.
So, do
You got everything?
the weapons have ammo?
They do. They have, if they're laser based, they have power cells. Oh look, I came to the right screen. If they're ballistic, they come with a certain number of rounds. Whether they're full auto or single shot or semi-automatic or burst, it tells you when you buy it, so you know what you're getting. These all come in stacks of 100. As you can see, I have already picked up 100 of everything except for the breach charge because I have not got access to it yet. But medkits, 1,000 credits apiece.
That's cheap to stay alive.
Yeah, 100,000. You got all that filled. 100,000 credits, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. So, for 800,000 credits, you can max out all your consumables.
Awesome.
It's that simple.
I mean, they had to do this, didn't they? Because otherwise, people like you who had nothing else to do
Anything else
in
I
the
can do
game.
for you? You know where
We've
to
got
find
plenty
me.
to do in the game. There's plenty for me to do in the game.
Okay,
It's
nothing new.
Something new, something different, something blah. And there we got Apex Interstellar Transport. All you do is you run up to the guy. Hi,
Hello.
I'm just giving an introduction, so please don't talk to me. And you can do a local shuttle or you can do a long-range shuttle.
Yeah.
So you can literally fly across. I don't know if time actually is passes as you're in the shuttle or anything like that. I don't know how that works yet. What I can tell you is it is important that you do at least one of about 100 light years. Remember that.
I have a question for that, actually.
Go for it.
The taxi cabs,
Yes.
is it bubble only?
As far as I know.
Okay. I figured as much. Because
But-
it seems daft if you've got if you're going outside the bubble in a taxi.
Well, yes, but
But I was thinking more Colonia.
as far as I know, yes, but it might be all the way out to Colonia or it might be all the way to Beagle Point. I am standing in here now because it won't kick me out.
Hey, Tari. This is what he does in supermarkets, guys.
It really is. Literally. Red Moogle didn't know what to do. Okay.
Then she figured it out and started dancing with him.
Yeah. We only almost got taken away once.
No, there's just a couple of people looking at us very strangely.
And probably some security guards on cameras going, what the hell are they doing? They're trying to distract us from someone else doing something. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking.
No, they're just being cute.
We've been called many things in our time, Red Moogle. Cute is not one of them.
I think we've definitely been called cute.
I'm fairly sure we haven't. Alright, I'm just going to switch over to my my loadouts here. I think
We've
I
been
will go for my sneak loadout.
fair enough.
Yes, I've just sneak loadouted on it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it didn't see that coming, did it? No, no. Right. Red Moogle's making faces now. Okay. Shall we do the tutorial now?
Yeah. Hey, Unsung.
Hey, Unsung. How you doing, buddy? Right. Before we do the tutorial, actually, we're going to go to the engineers. Because there is new engineers. There is 9 of them, in fact. Now, you'll notice that that one is you gain access to Domino Green by travelling at least 100 light years in shuttles.
Well, that seems like something you should do a nice round trip on.
You need to travel at least 100 light years in shuttles. So you could, like, take a shuttle 100 light years and be done.
Yeah.
You gain access to her. That was easy. Fun, yeah, I know. Gain access to Jude Navarro by completing 10 restore or reactivation missions.
So that's pew pew.
Pew pew. You've gained access to Hero Ferrari.
Oh my god, that is a name!
I didn't want to say anything because I don't think she read it before. But participating in 10 surface conflict zones. That's going to be fun. Gain access to Zachariah Nemo.
That's not as good a name. Hero Ferrari's still winning.
Yes, it is. Because the Party of Euro invited you, which means you're going to have to get in good with the Party of Euro.
Of the Party of Euro, the ones that you guys keep blowing up.
No. You gained access to Mel Brandon because the Colonia Council invited you. Yes, we have to go out to the Colonia people. I'm not entirely sure I actually dealt with him the first time round. You fulfilled your initial contract by providing 10 units of mined osmium. Well, we can get that because it's in our system.
Yes, just gotta mine some osmium.
Exactly. And you got to get exploration rank of surveyor or higher. for
Which
that one,
you have.
Which we have. For your initial gain access to Chris Decker because you're finally friendly. Yeah, so she's one before you dealt with. So yeah, it's not hard. These are all ones I've just got to actually unlock. I couldn't be bothered basically, but yeah. So there you go. And there's a couple more still to come, I believe.
Awesome.
Mr. Ferrari, I prefer Mr. Bugatti. Awesome. But yeah, they're not difficult. It's not like when they first came out, when engineers first came out, and they were like ridiculously hard. No information on how to do them or anything like that. These are dead simple, dead straightforward ones. And I think it's basically because these three are all stuff to do with your weapons or stuff like that.
Certainly seems that way, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It doesn't tell you much.
It doesn't, but it's not supposed to tell you much. Okay. And as you can see, you've got exobiologist and mercenary as new ranks.
So mercenary will be pew pew.
Mercenary with pew pew.
Exobiologist is plant scanning.
It is. Simple as that. Alright, ignore the carrier management, and we go straight up to the training. Because we're going to do the tutorial mission. Which is just there.
Ah!
And we're going to hope
It works this time.
it works this time. We're going to hope. Several years ago, they say that so you don't think, wait a minute, where's my stuff?
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's only Briscoe's legacy, it's not exactly.
Solar Controller 2021. Did they change bioscanning?
Don't know yet, haven't been able to do any. It's one of the things, I do believe they had a mini game and they've taken that out because no one really enjoyed it. It wasn't a game. Get your butt back here.
Your last assignment before moving on to bigger and better things. I'm guessing your head is up in the stars already, but you've got to stay focused for me. Your short jog from the enemy settlement had to drop you far enough to avoid their defense systems. The terrain should keep your approach hidden, so you'll have the advantage. They'll be too busy tracking
There it
me
is.
anyway. I'll set an insight marker for you. Get moving. I'll coordinate from orbit.
Do you want to hear something really, really cool?
What's that?
The mission objective is a classified NOC data package. Turns out a list of undercover operatives is worth a lot of credits.
That's just you firing a bullet into space, babe.
The security will give you a warm welcome if they spot you, though. It'll be tricky, and nothing a pro like you can't handle. Just follow my direction. Lethal force is authorized if things turn sour.
Yanto's tutorial was messed up as well.
I'm not picking up any comms traffic in or out. Let me run a scan.
Hello? Enemy combatant coming in.
Ah, crap. Looks like we're late to the party. Someone's knocked the settlement offline. Did a real number on the place, too. I'm seeing a few bodies. High temps in a couple of buildings, probably fires. Alright. Without power, things are a little more complicated. You need to get the settlement back online before we can extract the mission data. My intel lists an SRV parked in the storage building. If it's still intact, you can check for a power regulator. I'll mark the storage building on your insight. Keep moving, soldier. Must have been trying to break in.
Alright.
Since the power's down, you're gonna have to charge the door manually. Use your energy link tool on the charge port to the right of the entrance.
Energy transfer complete.
Good. Head inside the building.
Entering pressurized environment.
This darkness ain't helping my visuals. Switch the flashlight on for me.
I already did that, buddy.
Perfect. There should be an SRV parked in here. It's a Scarab model. You're in luck. Okay. There's a panel under the cabin you need to open with your arc cutter. That's where the power regulator is fitted. We can use it to bring the settlement back online.
Your superior said it was present day, Anto.
Soldier.
That might have been part of the breaking.
Yeah, probably. Alright. I like this part. I get to destroy stuff.
I mean,
Take the regulator. You've got a better use for it.
And we'll take you. Thank you very much.
That's it. We don't know what state the other buildings are in. Let's grab some energy cells while we're here. There should be a dispenser by the airlock on the other side of the building.
Cool.
I will say, Rival tried to map the walking controls to his controller.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. There's too many buttons.
Battery running dry for a while.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Charge the port to the left of the airlock. Since you're inside the building, the airlock will open right up.
Energy transfer complete.
I do like this little thing. It's very simple if you just set things up right.
Yeah.
So I advise people to use mouse and keyboard if possible. If you use a controller, you're going to have options. It's kind of multi-blink buttons. It just gets complicated then.
No power means no data to steal. You'll have to break into the power building too. Open the maintenance panel.
You going to let me do that bit? No? Thank you very much. Do appreciate you doing that.
Like last time.
Energy transfer complete.
Yeah, I figured as much. There's an authorization check on this entrance. May as well use the energy link to overcharge the panel.
Yep.
Overload in progress. Overload complete.
No?
I think it's the energy panel.
I hit the wrong one again. I did that yesterday as well, didn't I?
People off doing
I
that
think
usually,
so.
but we're in a hurry. Get inside the building. To bring the reactor back online, slot the power regulator in place. I've marked the console on your insight.
Oh, yes, this bit. I love this bit.
Of course, there's an authority check. Okay, you're gonna need security clearance from one of the nearby bodies. Now, feigning authority is another illegal move, but I'll make sure you're covered in the mission.
Any authorities, another illegal move.
Yeah, as you do, sort of.
Make sure you're in the profile cloning mode.
Security profile cloned.
Not this one. Keep looking. Scan the bodies nearby. It's a grim job, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Security profile cloned.
This worker fits your needs. Clone the security profile to your suit. Engage the
Ferris.
power regulator using the reactor console. This will bring the settlement back online.
Ferris Symphony. If you're having trouble getting around the galaxy, then Rival can sort of show you some tips if you wish.
Mm-hmm.
He runs a squadron, and he and his friends are quite good at sort of teaching new players the ropes.
I can help with that, Paris. Just let me finish this, bud.
Stay frosty.
I did kind of point out some bits to make the system it's a little bit tricky to kind of
Restricted area.
understand what you're doing to begin with. They've changed some things, made some things simpler. But they've made some things a little bit hidden sometimes.
On the wall. Top up your battery if you need to.
Leaving restricted area.
Is there a charging point? Yes. Srv Recharge socket. Is it that?
Suit recharging.
Oh yeah,
Suit
tasty
fully
electricity.
charged.
Time to collect the mission data. Power's on, and your new authority level means easy access. Power's
I
on,
love
you've
my
got
jump
authority
jets.
level. The command
I love
center
local going to 2 worlds.
Eyes of the raiders to keep the place warm for you.
Entering pressurized environment.
You're gonna want to put those fires out. Since nobody's around, you may as well flush the atmosphere. the atmospheric control to purge the building. Purging atmosphere. Purging atmosphere.
Why don't I just open the freaking door?
Leaving pressurized environment.
Just say.
That did the trick. Now repressurize the building so you can breathe again. Establishing atmospheric pressure. Heads up. That ship signal I mentioned earlier is moving your way. Don't think they're friendly either. Alright, it should be safe to proceed. Access the terminal ahead. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it took us a while to get through, didn't
Pressurized
it?
environment.
Alright.
We went for the wrong one.
Yeah.
Details, key objects. Everything you could need to navigate a settlement will seem to be working.
You can go around and kind of access the lockers and things like that because you've got the key codes.
Yeah. Whether you need anything, I suppose.
Yeah, it's kind of whether you need anything, but if you want to go around and do that, then no one's going to really complain.
Right there. That's the data port you need.
Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There. Okay.
The
Open
information
sesame.
belongs to the group that attacked this place. It'll be here soon.
Yeah, it will. Alright,
The Odyssey
select
data is still here.
and
Download
download,
to your drive
and
while
then
you're
you have to
around
wait,
pick you up.
Downloading data.
which kind of sucks, I'd like to point out.
Because even in the...
Take a look out your window.
There they are.
Even in the 31st century, downloads take time.
Mm-hmm.
Transfer complete.
Now, I would like to say, that wasn't a Viper Mark III for me last time. It was a DB Scout.
It was, actually.
Switch your shield on and get moving. You don't want to chew through your battery before the shooting starts. You've got
That makes me
hostiles
smile,
touching
though.
down. Now the power's back online. They've come to investigate.
Leaving pressurized environment.
I'm counting 5 hostiles in the area. You should see them as soon as the airlock opens.
Shield activated.
Pick your shots and use the cover around you. You're outnumbered, but not outgunned. The combat gear you have should outclass these slotbags. You know the drill. Lasers for shields, bullets for bodies. There's a few of them. But I bet they're not expecting a badass combat soldier with state-of-the-art gear.
Yeah, you talking is not really helping the situation, buddy. Just want to point that out.
Once all hostiles are taken out, I'll touch down at the settlement's landing pad.
Hi.
First one down. Keep pressing them. Two down. Watch your radar for the others. Now we're talking. Use the environment to your advantage.
Shield offline.
Another kill confirmed. Oh, they really want that data. Another shield
Yes, they
arrived
sure
from
do.
hostiles. Your shield is holding up, but use cover.
Shield online.
And they dropped more reinforcements, didn't
It
they?
did.
Yeah. Reinforcements.
Where are you?
See how the bullets take longer to go through the shield?
Yeah. But it's difficult keep changing guns.
Take your time.
Where is he? Hello. Bad guy. I promise I'll only kill you once.
There.
I was thinking the same thing for you.
Shield offline.
Hooray!
That's how it's done. All hostiles are down. Good work, soldier.
Thank you.
Landing pad.
Shield online.
Oh.
So, what
Yes.
I was going to say is it made me sour because your superpower of being able to tell a ship by its profile
Yes.
works for spaceships as well.
Yes.
That was always a Cobra.
There was always a good bit. He's got extended wings on this one though. And I'm a bit sad you can't get in the rear entrance, but you know,
Yeah.
I'll accept the front. Now you have to sit there and watch it go flying. I would like if I could like accelerate this bit.
Let's get out of here.
And you see, I would show Pharos now if I could.
Performance. The CO will be made up.
They won't let me in.
No.
Otherwise, we take a look straight away, bud.
Forces plotted in. Take hyperspace in a second.
Can you not like friendship drive? Like I don't know. 10 minutes later, maybe.
They are not going to SpongeBob this, babe.
Why would they not SpongeBob it?
Well, I don't know, but probably because they couldn't get the rights to the meme.
It's a meme.
I know, but it's from SpongeBob.
Okay. But we're gonna have to travel. I think it's like 10,000 light. No, it's only 2,500 now. Okay, fine. I would like to also point out the guy turned too far there. That was wasted effort.
It can't
That's
fly.
really loud.
Yeah.
Sit back and relax.
I don't want to.
The Anto's tutorial bugged out before this.
Did it?
Never made it this far.
Well,
you made it to landing.
You've not missed much so far. I mean, we're sitting in the co-pilot seat, not actually doing anything, and the pilot is surprisingly silent during most of the flight.
The guy's ship never appeared for me.
Oh, you're joking!
The tutorial, there was bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So there was the bug that Rival had, which was that you couldn't get off the blooming ship.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
With superpowers. I mean, most mercs end up taking contracts with the big three at some point. The Empire, the Federation, and the Alliance. Each with their pros and cons, of course.
I mean, I'm supposed to have a Karma P15 in there.
Yeah.
There's no picture.
Work is work. All three will pay well. You might want to keep your options open when starting out.
Well, I appreciate that, random pilot person. Yeah, don't worry, Faris. We'll get you sorted, mate. That's the same
Yeah.
shape of stars, or planets, I should say. Ouch.
He clearly doesn't know the 7-second rule.
This 6-second rule works as well.
Okay.
It's just it requires a little bit more feathering of the throttle.
I wonder if this guy's ever had to do the leap of shame in the tutorial.
He if he hasn't, I want to know why. I do.
Mission data secure and we're heading back to base.
I'd like it if I could hear that conversation, but
Yeah.
apparently we're not allowed to.
I'll follow the report as soon as I'm docked. Well, maybe after a beer. Acknowledged. Alpha Srv Recharge.
Yes, sitting in orbit not doing anything is such stressful work. Requires that you have a beer before submitting your report.
Dee Dee. But I am more concerned with you at the moment because you are a passenger in a moving vehicle.
Oh, I'm going nuts.
When are you gonna start your new career?
For those who don't know, Rival does not work as a passenger in a car,
No,
truck,
I got my first ship.
barely a bus or a train.
Freedom. Being able to travel anywhere I wanted. That's freedom. Then again, having a gun in your hand and boots on the ground is a whole other thrill. Relying on your skills and nothing else. Hey, should I start calling you Commander?
No, I wouldn't. Come on, land. Can I just have a button that accelerates this?
No,
Just speeds up time.
no. Apparently not.
That's what they had on Frontier Elite 2. You sped time up.
No, it says don't crash. If it was down to Rival,
There's no guarantees that it's down to Rival, let's be fair.
no, fair.
We are talking about a person who has backed into a planet.
Yes, and
Think
multiple of his
buoyant
friends.
thoughts. Okay, we're thinking buoyant thoughts right now, Nate. Thank you very much. System reboot complete. The warship's online. Awesome.
Yay!
Sign off. You'll have mission boards and contracts to pick up. If nothing interests you, book a taxi shuttle and look elsewhere.
Hey, warship.
It's good to see you, buddy. Can you land a bit faster? Just a thought. I mean, seriously? A Federal Corvette doesn't land this slow? A Federal Corvette that I'm flying doesn't land this slow?
They've changed where your whole health is as well, haven't they?
No, only for the passenger seat.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole industry built around recruiting volunteers for local conflicts. I imagine this place has missions to pick up just like any other starport.
Oh, I hope so.
Right. This is where we got stuck last time, guys. And Rival started getting angry.
Oh, we've got to get inside first.
We're here. Just go and explore. You're a free agent now. You take care of
Wasn't able to do
I
this!
wasn't able to do that. Warship says it's nice to see you back on the bridge.
It is nice to be back on the bridge. If I was the only person who was actually doing the old bridging, that would be great. And that's your tutorial, I think.
Now, so you got a Corvette.
Yay! And simulation. I had a Corvette for ages, bud. Should we go back to training? Let's go back to training.
Go back to training.
Because it wouldn't let me end the simulation. There you go. We're done.
Right, back to private group. Yeah. He's had a Corvette.
I've had a Corvette for ages, my friend.
Ages and ages.
There it is. It's called the MF Blackwatch. It's... Apart from one module, just one, it is completely tuned for combat.
Yeah.
Did you just kick me out?
Oh, don't do that, game. He's going to get very angry with you.
I can't get very angry with it. I'm on stream.
He's going to get furious on the inside and smiley on the outside.
And Red Moogle will then, like, feed me chocolate or something and I'll
Oh,
calm
find
down.
something to feed you.
There we go. See?
There we go.
No problems.
Leanto, I'm struggling to get out of a penal colony at the moment.
Oh yeah, the penal colonies have got internals for them now. You can wander around inside them as well.
Just don't get locked in one, I assume.
Basically. Okay, Pharos. Pharos Symphony. I love the name, by the way. Just want to point that out.
It's a great name.
Okay, so your galaxy map. You're having a problem with your galaxy map now. Okay.
Well, specifically, I have no idea how to get around the galaxy.
Okay. Basically, where you start here is your blue arrow. That's you. That's where you are. For me, I'm in Shinrata Desra right now. However, all you need to do to get around, if you're using mouse and keyboard, you can hold down both left and right mouse button and you can just move like that. Just hold down the right mouse button, you go up and down, and you can spin as well. That's the main thing to begin with. If you want to go to another system, for example, let's say I want to go to units, if you double click you'll move across to it. Alternatively, you can just click on it to bring up all the details here, and you press this kind of dog leg symbol here and it will set it as the destination as long as you are within jump range. Once you've done that, you point your ship at the navigation marker that appears on your screen, full throttle, wait till it says wait till you're allowed to jump, so you get your speed up a bit.
Yep.
And then just do your jump to the next system.
So,
it's that simple.
Pharos, you say you've got mouse and keyboard and stick and throttle, because Rival has a HOTAS as well, as well as keyboard and mouse.
How do you find your destination?
What if it's not in the? You're not in the same system.
Okay.
You might want to go for a fly, babe.
No problems. Okay, so I'm going to go to new nets. I'm just going to quickly jump over there. I'm going to do it in a different ship though.
Yeah, just find a hop about.
Yeah, I need a hop about. So I'm just quickly going to jump into something a little bit more agile. Does my Vulture have a fuel scoop on it?
No idea. Your Shadow Moogle does.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, what else have you got here?
Nothing very quick. Alright.
Let's hope the Vulture has a fuel scoop.
Let's hope the Vulture has a fuel scoop. We're just hoping the Vulture has a fuel scoop right now. I haven't flown my Vulture for years. Do jump drives need refueling after so many jumps? Yes. And you can get around that by having a fuel scoop on board.
Because the fuel that your ships use is hydrogen. And guess where the hydrogen is?
Yes. It's basically hydrogen-based fuel. That's the kind of... I have plasma accelerators on this thing.
And a fuel scoop.
I have a fuel scoop.
That's all you needed to know.
Alright, let's launch. I'm going to have to fly as myself. I have no thing on it.
Oh, the answer. The Apex Interstellar ship won't let me on it.
Well, they've probably met you, Atlanta.
You're mean.
He'll shoot me down at some point.
Probably.
My God,
yes,
this thing is a lot faster
I
than
was
the other
going to
thing.
say, this is a go-kart compared to your Corvette, isn't it?
A little bit.
Oh!
Yeah, I missed that.
Rival can play this game, honest guys.
Yeah, but I haven't flown a ship this fast in ages, and I just wanted to have a bit of fun.
But you missed a letterbox.
I know. They bet you wanted the worst part.
What?
I wasn't even going at full speed because I've got most of my energy in my shields and weapons right now. All right. So I'm just going to quickly set this. That's where I'm going. God, this thing is jittery, listen. Junebug.
So, the Anto, I got killed by scavengers and sent to prison. Now they won't let me leave. So, how do you find your destination? You are looking for that.
That's the symbol marker you've got.
However, If it says a different name, it's still got that marker. It means you've got to do more jumps to
Yep.
your destination.
For example, if I go across to here and I set my destination, we'll still go to there, and then I say we're going to here actually. Okay? So I'm going to LHS 346. It'll let me do that jump in one go. Okay,
Yep.
don't want to do
Let's
that.
go a bit further.
Let's go a bit further. We're going a bit further. Okay, let's. Okay, there's no way that is 1,000 light years away. Yes, it is. Okay. That's something, isn't it? Let's go back to that. There you go. Somehow it picked up a system over 1,000 light years away.
Oh, you could go back to the carrier.
That's a few jumps, Red.
Yeah, but you're doing a tutorial.
Nah, that's a good point. Okay. Alright, we're going to the carrier. It's over here. Dear God, I hope my fuel scoops work. Give me a system map. And we're going to there. So, it's 6 jumps. That works. Okay, so our first jump is to there.
Is it the white marker on your...
It is. In the little targeting icon.
And
to there.
the white one...
Not always.
Okay.
That can be any number of things. For example, that time it is a high energy FSD week.
Okay, but it's on the left, and if you get that in the middle, that is where you're going.
You should still be looking at it. But anyway, once you've done that,
Frameshift drive charging.
charge and jump.
So charge your frame shift, whatever that key that is on your throttle. I assume throttle.
Right, if he's using mouse and keyboard, yeah, I think it's H or J or something.
But it depends what you've mapped it to.
Mm-hmm. If you keep having trouble though, Faris, if you go down into the description, you will find a link to my Discord server. There is an Elite Dangerous section where you can ask for help.
Fuel scooping.
And we've got a very dedicated Elite Dangerous community who will be more than willing to help you out with it, buddy. Now what I'm doing is fueling up off the start because I have a fuel scoop. It's a tiny fuel scoop,
Fuel scooping.
but it is a fuel scoop.
It's a tiny ship, babe.
Yep. And all I do is following that little white marker in the targeting icon to the left,
Critical.
I'm getting that across while not cooking my ship too much.
It
And there
should
we
be
go.
a little bit cooked though.
No, it's not. It didn't go above 100. I'm fine.
Okay.
And there's my second jump, ready to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Because I've got a fuel scoop, I can rinse and repeat. There's also a trick we can use to make sure you only jump by stars that you can fuel off. It's one that lots of people know. If you're new to the game, it can be something that trips you up and leaves you in the middle of nowhere with no fuel. And I'll show you after I have not crashed into the next star. I still use this one to this day. I've been playing for donkey's years. Seriously, it does. You can measure it in years of donkeys.
Oh, warship, that is a whole lot of questions. Let Rival get to the carrier and we'll answer them.
Oh yeah, happy to
But-
answer any questions.
But let's...
Does anyone really like the new
I think
witch
it's-
space?
I think it's all really pretty.
I mean, it's going on for a little bit at
Oh
the moment.
no.
I'm
Don't
kind of
crash.
hoping there's going to be a star at the end of this jump.
Don't crash. Please don't crash. It might crash, guys.
It may crash.
Let's answer.
I'm just going to slam the throttles into zero. But Faris, yes. There you go. We made it. Let me know if that's good enough. You want a bit of extra knowledge, I'm happy to go through it as many times as you need me to, buddy. Okay? Okay, watching you slam into the bay door was hilarious. Thank you.
And just made me wheeze uncontrollably.
Anyway, in your opinion, is the Anaconda better than the Corvette, or is the Corvette better? Or is it how you build the ship? The problem with your question is the Corvette and the Anaconda are two different ships. They are built for two different reasons.
Yes.
One is a combat ship first, multi-role second. One is a multi-role first, combat second.
The question you should ask first,
Is
warship.
what do you want the ship for?
Yep.
I do not use my Corvette for anything but combat and doing really badass pictures for thumbnails. And occasionally landing on planets with an SRV strapped to the underside because I just managed to get rid of one unit of cargo space so I could fit it. That was it. But I literally kit it out for combat. That is why I have it. Occasionally for flying around and
occasionally looking after miners.
yeah, things like that. But mainly it's built for combat. That's what it's for. The Anaconda, I actually have two of them. So you could argue, because I have more Anacondas than I do Corvettes, that the Anaconda is more useful. Yes, but it's a multi-role ship. It's built to do many things really well.
One is Thunderbird 2.
One is Thunderbird 2, which is my my rescue ship, which can be kitted out exactly the way I want it. I bought it and built it for what it was doing for when we were saving civilians from a burning station. Literally what Thunderbird 2 was designed to do. But I could kit it out as a refueler, put repair limpets and everything on board.
Yep.
And sign up as a fuel rat and go and help people who run out of fuel. There'd be no problems to do that.
Or mining ship.
Or I could get one out to be a mining ship. Or I can get one out to be a combat trader. It can fill so many roles. It is the quintessential multi-role ship. The only two ships that you can really stick in the same conversation as that are the two ships you really probably will buy as you go along. That's Cobra Mark III and the Python. The Crate Mark II I could argue as well.
Yep, but you have a preference.
I have a soft spot for the Python. I'm not going to lie. I would like to point out your question did not include the other ship that's actually in that category, the big three.
And you are correct in that.
The Imperial Cutter.
Because that's the worst of all three.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if it is because I haven't figured out what it does yet. It's classed as a multi-role ship, but it's far more expensive and harder to get your mitts on
Than Anaconda.
than Anaconda. I want it to be good at something, or at least as good at something as something else, but I really can't.
Pharaoh Symphony. Okay, my issue is I get to the lobby, I
Yeah.
go to pick out a mission, not sure which to get.
Yeah.
When I choose one, I don't know how far away it is, so I keep getting missions super far.
Okay.
I don't know how to plot the path to get to the mission, so I just abandon and try again.
Fair enough.
That Driver can help with.
Yes, I can help with that. Okay, let's go to...
Yes, warship Anaconda can be used for literally anything.
Oh, it can. At the moment.
The Anto. The Cutter is the best warship in the game.
Where's that system? Scardy. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Apparently there are missions at Scardy. So, we'll go to Scardy. I really need to get these plasma accelerators off this ship.
Because they just eat fuel.
No. Because I am not using them. And
Oh,
I am
that's
terrible
true.
at shooting with them.
Oh yes, this is your Thargoid ship, isn't it?
It was,
It was.
and I was trying to get better at shooting using the plasma accelerators.
Did not work.
There's a small problem with this plan. The plan is The plasma accelerators have like a small charge-up timer, and they are really freaking slow. Well, no, sorry. The railguns have a small charge-up time.
Yeah.
Plasma accelerators are just really freaking slow.
Okay, so we need to make sure we don't get out of the ship to go get missions.
Okay.
Because Pharos wants to know.
Yep. I can do this. I can do this. Cutter is the best warship in the game. See, it's just really hard. You know, it's locked behind getting. Well, it's locked behind delivering the mail. Let's face it.
So is the Corvette.
Yes, but at least you know what the Corvette does.
Fair.
When all else fails, you can go and get into sodding big fights. And, you know you're going to be okay. I'm just going to tone that down. Because I don't know about anyone else, but my eardrums are getting blown out by it. Give me a station. Yes, oh, yes, yes, yes. Give me a station. Yes, yes. Oh, heck, reserve. You'll do. Who put that giant ball of gas in the way?
Hey, Timon, what are stars?
Stars are like your father. Giant ball of gas. Not your father.
No,
I like your dad.
I mean, most people do. However, he is quite gassy. We are as a family.
Look, just because he talks a lot. It's not his fault. He's a conversationalist.
He is. That certainly is if you put a beer in him.
That's not to say he's an alcoholic, alright?
No, no. But the Red family, apart from one notable exception, enjoy alcohol in moderation and at sensible times.
Red doesn't like drinking.
Not really.
That is a really nice planet. I want to land on it.
You might be able to.
No, it's got oceans, and I don't believe they've simulated the oceans yet.
Oh boy.
Which is fine. I'm okay with this. I don't mind. I've got to land this bloody thing inside because I haven't got an auto dock on it. Damn.
Nope. That's why you went out of the,
That's why I crashed into the barrel slot.
Yeah.
Completely forgot, okay? I completely forgot. Alright, you're going to make me go down this way, aren't you?
Nate's got faith in you.
Nate's crazy.
He says we're going to land this bus on a thimble.
Where? I would like to ask one question. Where did the buses and thimbles come from? No one told me about them. Might want to slow down. Might want to slow down.
Yes.
Might want to slow down.
Yes.
Might want to slow down. Oh, it's a bit. I was about to say it's a bit misty in there. Could someone please explain? Where's 14? No. Yo, 14. Where you at?
There. To the top left.
Oh, bloody hell. Good eyes, Red.
No problem. Oh, except you want 44, babe.
You're joking me.
No.
Yo, 44, where you at? That's 13, 14, 44.
44.
Everything's fine.
Last warship, it depends on what he's doing.
What?
What's your primary ship? Although I would tend to say, because they do a lot of fighting together, it's the Corvette.
Sweetie, let's be honest here. It is the Corvette.
Okay, so
Scratch the paintwork. It's fine.
let's help Pharos.
Okay, so we're looking. We go to the mission board. We've got missions. Okay, so we say combat. Assassinate people. I like assassinate
So
people.
the destination has how many light years it has next to it.
Yes. So here. So if we go to like the Carney system to assassinate deserter Ralim
Illustrate.
that's what I said. It's 4.21 light years away. Okay. If it's got this little blue symbol around it, they expect you to need to be in a wing to actually do it. So once you get yourself a little bit better, more experienced, that's how you do it. This one is in the Kamada system. It's 8.41 light years away. Once you accept the mission, it should show you on the map screen, whichever one you look at, whether it's the system map or the galaxy map, where the mission is with a blue marker. Let's have a look at something else. Let's say freelance. Security data extraction locked due to reputation
You need
requirements.
to get your reputation up.
Apparently they don't like me.
Well, these guys don't.
I don't know why. I'm extremely likable.
He is.
Was that operations? No.
No.
Okay. Infiltrate data. So this is some of the new things. Disable the megaship turrets. Cool. Don't do these. These are hard. This one, 34.99 light years. So if you're kind of starting out and you have a crack at this, it's probably going to be a couple of jumps. If even with my current ship, it'll take me 2 jumps to get there.
And that's just knowing sort of how big your jump range is, which
Exactly.
is shown in the ship screen.
Infiltrate the data link. Well, I hack on this megaship will help us gather. Why would I want to hack a megaship? You absolute.
No, I believe that ended in terrible pain and misery last time you
Yes,
tried
it
to
did.
do that.
It did actually end in terrible pain and misery. Okay, so we're going to look for a quick and easy one. Mad lad points. Indeed.
Well, no, because he's not a mad lad. He's actually quite a sensible chap.
Okay, so if you go to there, so you've got accept mission and then you've got galaxy map. You click on the galaxy map, it will show you where it's going to be. So we know that's it, because it's in the middle of the screen, we know that's where the mission will be.
And if you can plot the route from here,
Yeah,
so you can see how many jumps it's going to be.
So for this, it's a really short amount of space, so we know it's just going to be boop, boop, done. And it's like for the Mundi system.
Oh, the Anto's got a tip as well.
What's that?
Also, tip, if you click on a mission like a transport to a specific starport, it will tell you how far away the port is from the entry location of the system.
That is a very good point as well, yes. Does that help you, Pharos?
Cheeky chappy points. That is far more applicable to Rival.
Cheeky back point? Where?
Cheeky chappy.
Where's cheeky
Rather than-
chappy?
No. So Nate's saying cheeky chappy points instead of mad lad points.
Yeah.
Because you are certainly more cheeky chappy than mad lad.
Occasionally.
What is a megaship? The Watership wants to know. A carrier.
No, a megaship is a megaship. It's not a carrier. A carrier is gorgeous and amazing. A megaship is just like a massive flying.
Faust has come back.
So I should aim for distance on a short distance. I also saw they have a taxi-like service that is something I should be using. If you want to do ground-based missions, then yes. If you're going to be doing space missions, you're going to need your own ship. Because a lot of these will be hunt down this pirate. And they will be in a ship. So you'll need a ship to take them out. If you want to do ground-based missions, it's a great way because it's the newest thing to kind of get good at something. Like I said, you can join us on Sundays. We've got me, the XO of the Squadron Hammer, and sometimes we have pilots like Mighty Dragon or Surely Only Mikey. They come in, and we've all learned. So pilots like Mikey who are just starting out, people like yourself, we help so you can get through it. The service is going to be going down in 30 minutes in order to apply an update.
Well, that's going to be the end of the stream in 30 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Ferris has a signed rider. Well, they can help you get more money, so you can...
We can help you get more money. We can show you how to upgrade it so it's better, and the new ship and everything. We're happy to help people get started and get more information on how to do things.
These guys properly, truly adore this game, and they want people to enjoy it. And I mean, you've spent money on it, so...
Yeah, you spent your hard-earned money on a game so you could enjoy it. The last thing we want you to do is stop playing and waste that money.
Yeah. The Anto is part of the squadron as well, so...
He is. Transport missions are probably the easiest to start out with. He's right on that one.
Basically, you're differing post.
Yeah, you're sending things around. We need this to go here, so you take it to go there.
And if it's data, you don't need a big ship at all.
Nope.
You can do that in a Sidewinder very easily.
But we will quite happily help you get into a larger ship, so you can start out.
Are you still in the tutorial missions, Pharos? Or have you come out of those?
Oh, I don't like this colour scheme. Ew.
That's not a great green.
That is not a great green.
I've seen better greens.
Think you've got
Hello.
what it takes to beat the enemy, soldier.
Maybe?
Yes.
Ready to put your training to use, soldier.
Ooh! Oh, ground combat missions! Yes! Ravel is happy.
Oh, yes, he's happy. Gonna shoot some bad guns.
I mean, you've got 28 minutes because you had to do a dance.
Yes. Enlisting for a faction war. Yes, let's enlist for a faction war.
Do it.
Select a body to view the conflicts. Okay. I select this body. Okay. Low intensity conflict. 120. Independent Scotty Labour fight for. Oh, so there's two things. Okay, maybe go with the lowest intensity to begin with.
Yes.
Who should we fight for?
I mean, they're both neutral.
Actually, they are in charge. They are... Because they're at war. They're in lockdown. Should we stand with the establishment or the non-establishment?
Let's start with the establishment first because we want to get better missions at this place.
That's a good point. But Faris, we are willing to help, my friend. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, dropship parting in 5. Oh, we have to. I have to go. Thank you. What gear am I wearing? Oh, I don't know. Oh, hello, person with job.
As in 5 minutes?
Yes. I have 5 minutes. Oh, there's another person over there.
You in the market for a new weapon? Something catches your eye, let me know. None of these guns will let you down.
I don't care. I'm wearing that. Otherwise it wouldn't be lit up. Should we go with that? Excellent. I'm glad to see we're all on the same page.
You got everything?
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, Anto, it's Empire versus Feds. I mean, probably.
Go to hang up. We've got to get this mission finished in 30 minutes. Hurry up, please. Damn lifts and the amazing music. I like your choice in ships. Reminds me of home.
The Antar, he has not done one of these yet, apart from the tutorial one.
Oh. Oh, she's in front of me. Oh yeah, this seat. Oh, I don't like this seat. This is one of the ships in the game which you can actually have two people in, and the rear person can be a gunner.
That's cool.
Not really.
It depends on how.
I am not giving up one of my guns. I only have two.
It really depends on how much in control you need to be of your ship. Rival needs to be in complete control of his ship.
So glad she understands me.
You have to sit and wait to get your destination.
Yeah, I know. This sucks.
Frameshift drive charging.
But Faris, yeah, we will help if you want us to. You don't even have to join the squadron. We'll be happy to help you, buddy.
That's also, and that is why you like your Corvette. That's just why he doesn't have people on his ship that are actual PCs.
I'm looking forward to some squad time. Squad time's gonna be fun, especially considering the fact we can take missions on that are ground based, and you can have like someone playing as the Maverick on the ground, maybe with a bit of support from an SRV and another ground person, and have one person doing close air support.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And this time the mics will work unless there's another Windows update.
Yes. Federal Dropset will also have it. Yes, it will, bud, because it's got so many gun ports. You can literally just laden that thing with multi-cannons.
Tari likes the sound of close air support.
Yes. Yes, so many people do.
Yeah. So it depends on whether you want to use a go-kart or something bigger.
Well, you could. That's going to make a lot of ships that don't have a use, really. Once you get past them, there's better ships.
Yeah.
That are going to make them just so useful now. Eagle.
Yep.
Whether Imperial or Federal Eagles, they're just going to be so useful because they're fast, maneuverable ships.
Yeah.
So getting in close air support with them is going to be a lot of fun. Drop ships are going to be useful because they've all the amount of firepower they bring.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of ships that are not useful because there are better ones later on that are going to become useful because they're smaller, lighter, and more maneuverable close to the ground.
Yeah. Faros, thank you for your support and time. I subbed. Not sure if I will ever understand this game, but this game makes me feel stupid. You're not stupid. It's difficult.
It's a difficult game to get to grips with. You're not stupid. I've heard of a lot of people struggle with it who are now playing it and having such a blast.
If, like Rival says, the Discord server is there for people who need it.
Mm-hmm.
This video will always be there.
And
if you want to have a look at it.
And if you want me to go through it all with you again, bud, I will go through all of it again. We'll do it step by step. Got no problem with that at all.
Atari struggled a lot with it. Atari's been playing space games for about 1 million years.
Great, that makes me 1,000,002. Thanks, I appreciate that, Red Moogle. I'm even older now.
You know what I mean?
Nope, it's too late now. I'm hurt.
But it's okay, you get to go and shoot stuff.
Yes. Yeah, Utari's an EVE Online player, and he struggled with Elite to begin with. I've seen people who play Star Citizen struggle with Elite because it doesn't work the same. Rival the museum piece. Yes, I haven't moved in all this time. This is the Rival. He is 1,002 years old. We know this because we commentated it next to Atari Onza. I only did transport for a year because I didn't understand the other aspects of the game.
That's
you see,
fine.
Farrah, you're not the only person who struggled with it. You really aren't.
Mm-mm.
The difference between Utari, Nianto, and other people who struggled with it and yourself is, if you want it, there is an entire community on our Discord, or just come to the live streams. People will help you. They are willing. That is what this community is about. It's about getting people together, helping them out so they don't struggle, and then they stay and make the community better. Except this girl. She can sod off because she is such a slow pilot.
20 minutes.
They're going to kick me out during my firefight. I'm not going to be happy if that happens. Just land it. It's not hard. Point it at the ground. Hit the boosters. You'll get there. Cut the boosters. Gravity will make sure you land. I'm gonna kill her.
He's like this when anyone else is driving.
She's slowing down! Why are you slowing
So
down?
much slow that he doesn't get in cars with other people unless he's the one driving the car.
Welcome to the battlefield, Commander.
Oh.
Enemy targets and secure the area.
Oh, you're just going to drop me down like that. Okay. Hello,
It's a
ground.
dropship.
It's not a drop ship. It's a...
Well, it's acting as a dropship.
Ow.
Shield offline.
Shield, can you come back online, please? Thank you.
Shield online.
Stay down.
Stay down.
Stay down.
Capturing Echo.
Bravo is online. Enemy located. Enemy forces inbound.
Shield
that one took it.
offline.
Good
Bravo
hit.
is being contested by the enemy. Reinforcements have arrived.
Shield online.
The enemy has captured Bravo. Enemy commanders pulled in backup. Charlie has come online.
No, okay, fair enough.
Foxtrot taken by the enemy. Alpha point secured. Reinforcements inbound. Echo has lit up. Delta is now online. Enemy forces inbound. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Foxtrot signal is online.
I'm running out of ammo.
Yeah.
I'm over for
Reinforcements
that.
have arrived. Firefight in progress at Echo.
want to see ammo?
Reinforcements are coming in hot.
No.
Yeah. Come on.
Short got Echo for us. We're
Ooh,
pushing the
gotta
enemy
get ammo.
back. Don't give them an inch. Foxtrot
Need
is
ammo.
ours.
Where's my ammo?
Alpha is now online. Reinforcements inbound.
Let me go back to this.
Charlie has come online. Enemy support to the right.
Where is this ammo? It's apparently there. I bet it's inside the building, isn't it?
Probably.
There is in enemy hands. Signal is online.
Suit battery low.
Alpha point secured.
Shield offline.
Bravo is online.
No vital signs detected.
Oopsies!
Oopsies!
This is quite fun though.
It is actually quite fun.
It's just a good old fashioned.
Shoot 'em up.
Yeah, capture the flag.
Change loadout. Yes. Let's go for the war loadout.
If only because double the guns.
Oh, is that it? Oh no, it's dropping me in, so I've got to wait for it to let me redo.
Double the guns.
14 minutes.
That's not bad. It didn't feel like 14 minutes.
No. 40 minutes to go before they kick you out.
Yes. It didn't feel like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I think this will be a lot more fun with multiple peoples.
Oh yeah.
Nearing the drop zone.
You and the guys.
Found you.
Please don't hurt me as you drop me. Please, 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 please. Although my power is dropping so fast in this suit.
You're patched up and good to go. Delta is in enemy hands. The battle's slipping away. We've got to try harder. Enemy has claimed Charlie. Enemy reinforcements are coming in hot. Alpha is now online. Reinforcements inbound.
Shield offline.
Alpha is now online.
Oh babe, that was bad.
That was terrible. I've equipped my Fed dropship with multiple multicast.
All the multi-cannons.
Yes, I'm going to retreat from the thing. I could enjoy that quite a lot.
He needs to get good though.
Yes, there is definitely an element of get good. Yeah.
Remember, he's used to shooting with his HOTAS and joystick in this game.
I can't shoot my HOTAS and joystick in that.
No.
No. But other than that, the whole kind of first-person mechanics, I think they did it pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not as terrible at the whole... This chunk could do one.
Yes. The Anto Sunday plan rival, I think, is going to check in with everybody.
I'll be there.
Um,
I'll
no,
be there.
the Anto's wondering if there's a meetup, but you'll figure it all out in the Discord, won't you?
Meetup?
Is there a meetup location for Sunday?
Yes. The Milky Way.
Babe, that's quite big. And we're already in it.
Fine. Okay. I'm going to say Scardy. The system we're in. Are you going to let me in? You are. Brilliant. So, yes, let's just do a quick zoop-de-doop. Yeah, Scardy. There you go.
I've got an idea.
In fact, I'll just copy it and drop it into the chat.
And then he can also drop it into Discord once
I've opened Discord.
Yep.
Which I will do now. Because this is a clever thing that Frontier may have thrown in. Oh my god, there's...
Yeah, it was what we were talking about earlier.
Is it? Okay. Sunday. Meet up. I can't spell Sunday apparently.
Nope.
Sunday meetup point. Or Elite is boop system. I can't spell point apparently either. Okay. There you go. It's almost like I used an awesome thing. That's a new feature in this game to do that.
I'll make my way to Scotty so I can focus on playing Mass Effect. This is the problem with this month, the Anto. All the games.
It is. It's
all
actually
the
terrible.
games.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. And if by chance I would happen to be a full-time video/streamer, then I would be having the time of my freaking life. However, I work a full-time job, and
don't got that sort of time.
ain't got that kind of time, my people. Ain't got that kind of time.
You haven't pressed return on your Twitch.
Have I not?
No.
There you go. But yes, really would like it if I could do it. But we've got MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries DLC, which is Heroes of the Inner Sphere, coming out.
Yep.
Odyssey's come out.
Yep.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition came out.
Yep.
Subnautica Below Zero came out.
Yep.
Warhammer 40,000 Battle Sector is
On its way.
and I've got the beta version. I've still got to make videos on that.
Starship Troopers will be soon.
Yeah, Starship Troopers Terran
Command
is out soon. Stargate Timekeepers is coming.
That's later this year, I think.
But that's still coming out. I've just been sent a key for a game that came out a little while ago, but they got a new DLC. They want me to play on that. Roach has asked me to get a game that he wants to do a multiplayer with me on.
Fails. Elite will probably. That didn't say when Rival was saying.
No.
But it will probably be on the ED boards.
Yeah,
Hey, Ferris, hello, welcome to the Discord channel.
Hello, Ferris. I'm guessing it'll be down. Normally, it's down for either 1 hour or 2 hours, but they will have something on their Twitter. So Red will be able to tell you in a second.
Yep, just give me one moment. I am communications officer for a reason.
Yes, she is a communications officer for a reason. She's good at being a communications officer.
I am.
I've got to say, I'm not liking the colour scheme of this station. The brown and green sucks. I am liking how reactive the lifts are. Did we win?
I need soldiers who are ready for action. That's if you want to make a difference, this is where you start. You ready?
I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Do I have combat bonds to resume? Oh my god! 84 grand.
That's not bad.
I only killed a couple of people. Yes.
Greetings, commanders. We will be releasing a hotfix at 8:30 UTC, 9:30 BST to resolve a number of reported issues. We expect downtime of approximately 1 hour.
There you go.
Thank you for your support. So it says 1 hour, it's probably 2.
Alright, so either way, Ferris, we will be back on Sunday with Elite Dangerous because there's lots of people who want to give me missions. Look at this person over here. She wants to give me missions. This guy over here wants to give me missions. We've got people up here who want to give me missions. I'm a popular rival today.
I mean, you are.
No problems at all, buddy. So, yes. There you go. we'll be back on Sunday with more Elite Dangerous. I'm just going to stand over here and look out at the beautiful station.
Don't worry, it's paid.
Well, I hope it is, Kirsty. But I can't talk to you right now. I'm ending in the street. What? I am. So we'll be back. Back tomorrow, actually.
Shepherd!
That was Moogle's impression of Rex. I'm sure you could all tell that. Thank you very much. So, back tomorrow with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Sunday we're back with Breath Edge. I think we're doing fairly well on that. Hopefully we can get that kind of tied up fairly soonish.
Yep.
Too many games. And
Too
then
many
back
games.
on Sunday with more Elite Dangerous. I'm hoping for some shooting on the ground missions, but you never know. We'll have to see what happens. There is much to explore in this wonderful world. Ferris, if you get stuck, buddy, Discord's there. Use it. If you want more of my help, just ask for it on Sunday. I'll be more than happy to help you, buddy, okay? But to everyone else, thanks for joining me. The tips for those who joined late, there's a few things I've got at the beginning. It was more to kind of get people to see it, but there was some tips at the beginning. Things I've found, quality of life changes they've made that make things a bit easier, and some things that might make you go, what? So, until next time, you lot take care of yourself. There's a hand on my shoulder. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.